Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're talking about Rust Console Edition and the cars update that's coming. And a bit of news here, we did just get a dev update. So yes, cars are coming to PTB, but also bikes. That's right, very, very soon. As a matter of fact, at the beginning of August is when we're going to start to see this stuff. So we are talking about Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 5, the Xbox, and I am Shade Monkey. So yes, that dev blog definitely covers that we are going to get a plethora of things here with this. And also, I know people on the PlayStation have not had access to the PTB yet. I think they're probably just going to make it free for everybody, which they probably should have done in the first place. But I know PlayStation, since you guys had like a weird upgrade path, if you have Deluxe or Ultimate, you guys, like, they had to upgrade it for you. But anyways, basically by the Thursday or the end of this week, we should see the PTB out for everybody, and we should see this update be hitting us. So let's go ahead and break down. We've got the dev blog to tear apart. Okay, it says, it is time for another monthly dev blog. From the exciting new DLC dropping with this wipe to major updates for the next-gen version of Rust Console Edition. There's plenty to talk about. This month brings the Legacy Wood external gate and the wall pack, and I think they're talking about the external walls. I don't think they're talking about the wallpaper yet. Plus the all-new gesture pack to freshen up your in-game interactions. On top of that, we're opening up the doors to the public testing branch for the new gen, along with the first details about the update coming with. Let's drive right into it, of course. They always gotta drop in the dev blog first, right? I mean, that's par for the course, right? Okay, so new DLC coming. I'm a little shocked they're not going to do the shipping container stuff. Yeah, let me just walk through this, and I'll kind of give you my 2 cents here in a second. Let's kick things off with the new DLC arriving this month. We're introducing the Legacy Wood Gate and Wall Pack. So, by the way, this is relatively new for the PC side, so this is really good news for us to be getting, like, the stuff that PC has relatively soon. Yeah, because they literally just got the external wall Legacy, like, last month, I think. Anyways, the new DLC, we're introducing the Legacy Wood Gate and Wall Pack, a fresh cosmetic addition that will give your base a classic rustic look, a throwback to the earliest days of Rust. The Legacy Wood, but the gate is not. We're also introducing the gesture pack at the end of this month that'll let you get a lot more expressive with 8 new gestures, including a rock, scissors, paper minigame for those crucial moments when you need to settle important disputes. Like deciding who gets stuck organized in the absolute mess of the loot boxes. Sorry, Bob. It's always Bob. But here we go. Okay, so to kind of go back to this DLC here, I'm glad that the DLC sticks around all the time. But here's the thing, we have the most momentum probably now or during this update, so it's kind of weird they haven't done the shipping containers, although maybe they've already had that predetermined. But shipping containers, I mean, at this rate, we're going to be getting, I think, almost everything that PC does have. So if it's not this time, it'll just be one of the other DLCs or one of the other updates during the month. So just be on the lookout for that, because we have things like the wicker basket that comes with the jungle stuff. We got the barrels, which, to be fair, that did come with the Legacy wood stuff. It was not all at once, but it was definitely like a part of that like burst. So if we're seeing this, we're going to be seeing these relatively soon. We also have like the bamboo shelves and stuff like that, which definitely opens up the game to a lot more customization when you're talking about your base or loot rooms. I think these are extremely useful updates that you're probably going to want to get out of the rip or off the rip when these dues drop, because I mean your loot rooms are just so OP with the barrels. But anyways, I digress. Okay. So here's where we do see that they are going to add bicycles and pedal bikes. Here's what they look like here, and there are 2 variations, I think, for each. There should be the sidecar of this one, and the regular bike, which you see there, and also the motorized bike with the sidecar, and also just the standard motorized bike. So we'll keep this in frame while we talk about it. Public testing branch PTB will soon be open to Deluxe and Ultimate Edition. Right now, we're working behind the scenes to make sure that access, we talked about this earlier, is set up properly, working closely with platforms to get everything ready. You can expect the first content update to land on PTB July 31st. That's pretty much on par, because that's a Thursday, or soon after. I think we're on par for that. I think they're going to try to work out the PlayStation thing to kind of get Deluxe and Ultimate people on there, and if they can't, they're probably just going to open up to everybody, is my guess. Either way, I don't think it's going to stop us from getting this. The only thing that would stop it is if something's broken. This is a big one. We're counting on you to help us squash the bugs and report anything weird you come across. And the next dev blog will dive deeper into each feature. But for now, here's a quick look at what's coming in the first new gen content update. Now, there's actually quite a bit here. Modular vehicles, that's no surprise. Junkyard also comes with modular vehicles. They kind of go hand in hand. Not kind of, they do. They most certainly do. And you'll also see this is a new vehicle, but it is now tethered to the junkyard. But the magnetic crane you'll be using to take people's hoopties and then throw it into the wood chipper to get recycling and stuff. So technically there is another vehicle. It is the crane. You do have to put low grade inside of it. And yeah, kind of self-explanatory. And that lives in the junkyard. You used to be able to drive around the map, but it's now tethered to the junkyard. But to be fair, some of those little amenities they've added to PC Rust, maybe they don't initially. So I would say as soon as we get it, let's try to drive it outside the junkyard, see what happens. Just saying, if we can grab stuff out of the sky, you know what I mean? Let's see what happens. Smoother roads, dynamic NPC vendor pricing. This is an interesting one. What that means is when you're around the map and you can buy things like stone for wood, let's see, fertilizer, fish, they're changing based off of the demand. So as people buy a lot of something, it becomes less valuable, or you get less of it, or when people don't buy it, the value goes up, so on and so forth. And I forget what the cycles are for that, but it will make things very interesting, and people that actually kind of nut ride, like the fertilizer and stuff, it'll kind of keep them off of that. Or it'll make it so much less valuable, so they'll kind of be like, why am I sitting here doing this? And we'll be like, precisely. Handcuffs, prisoner hood, motorbikes, and pedal bikes. And of course, the quality of life improvements and a bunch of bug fixes when this update makes its way to the main branch of Rust Console Edition. So you're excited to start your own biker gang? Yes. Or maybe get lost in the junkyard. Either way, we cannot wait to hear what you think when you jump in later this month. Your concerns and our focus. We know there are a few lingering issues that some of you have been dealing with. One of the main ones right now is the missing dark AK skin from player inventories, along with some missing coins, negative coin balances when switching between versions. The good news is the missing AK skin should be fixed with the bug fix update coming to main branch at the end of this month. As for coin balance issues, the team is actively investigating alongside platform teams. These things take time. We want to make sure nobody gets left out and that everything is properly sorted. We've also seen feedback around vehicles and map size. It says while bigger maps are not coming out just yet, this is something we'd love to explore in the future. Once testing starts on larger map configurations, we'll be sure to let you know. They essentially said, just kind of a TLDR, they did say that we are going to do larger maps at some point. I just know it's not going to be in this like front stretch, and they're pretty much reiterating that. So yes, larger player counts and larger maps will be a thing in the future. We don't know exactly when, and we just know it's not going to be right now. So yeah, hang tight. But just remember, larger maps does go hand in hand with the population. So like larger maps equals larger population, because if the map's too big, then people never really run into each other. Your feedback is always crucial to us. We want to make sure you feel heard and see real improvements in our game experience. They have a form here to let you know, let us know how you're feeling about the new gen version of Rust. And any other feedback you may have. Okay, so that's the wrap-up. That's what we have so far. This is going to be a big deal. A lot of this kind of transportation, especially with the modular vehicles, now with pedal bikes and even the motorbikes, which do spawn around the map as well. This is really going to open up transportation for everybody at every stage of the game. Minis are awesome, yes, but they're more like mid to late game, unless you like somehow land on 20 and make a ton of scrap. Because, you know, they're 750 bucks a pop. And even if you're doing well, 750 towards transportation, not your progression, is still a hit. And that's on purpose because helicopters are so OP. It's a very valuable object, transportation, so it does make sense why they did it that way. So because of that, I think this is really going to open up even more transportation options for everybody. And the pedal bikes, I kind of was wondering if they were going to add the pedal bikes or motorbikes. I know those would kind of go together. But it's really nice to see that those are going to be added with that as well. Also, the traveling vendor didn't necessarily come at the same time. So I think they would have said something in the update there. So maybe it's in our quality of life update, or maybe coupled with another update. But he's essentially an ice cream vending machine that travels around and gives you like crazy prices on things. And it becomes like a mobile point of interest. And it does have like a kind of a mobile safe zone as well. So it has some interesting gameplay into the game. So we'll see where that lands. And who knows, maybe they sneak it in on this one. But Yeah, a lot to look forward to here. I cannot wait for all these transportation, dude. This is all the stuff we wanted. Like, we got minis, we've got the next gen version now. Now we've got motorbikes and modular vehicles coming, dude. My head's gonna explode. So, anyways, hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream / video or on my custom server. Be sure to check out the video on the end screen here, and we'll see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye.